Hello again, everybody, and
the...
welcome back to the stream. I am Raw Zim. Over there to my side there is Mary, or StarWolfskin. She is doing some fantastic art commissions for people today. And, well, we just did our next spin. We're back from our break, and let's get into it. Hello, Slitherite. I need details. Please send them to me on Discord.
Our community grows.
Taylor and Brainerot, I think is how that's supposed to be said. Well, thank you very much for those follows, and welcome. And welcome back again, Mary.
Thank you again for the amazing work. Sorry I was indecisive on the beans.
Oh, fair. Did you see the clips I posted in
StarWolfskin
politics
says,
chat?
it's nice to be back.
No. I put a few in there from the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Well, Slitherite, it did happen, so I need your details so I can get you, get married to drawing.
Yes, right. You're in shotgun right now.
Yeah, you're sitting there in shotgun. But message me on Discord with what you would like and stuff, and any questions and whatnot, and I'm more than happy to answer. Hey, Asher! Yes, Kenku. You can go ahead and still redeem. Mary believes that she can do 2 to 3 more pieces tonight. So if you would like to switch over to a Sable Crown one, you can.
Ready to work.
Gosh, that Pucciano just came out so cute.
I know.
What is it about small critters in big baggy clothing that just heckin' adorable?
Oh no, Asher, you did not miss the art stream. It's still going. See, down there in the bottom left, you can see Mary doing some work. Also, Asher, Mary is the one that drew that Marten dragon for ya. But yeah, Asher, you didn't miss the art stream at all. I'm just getting details figured out for Slitherite's piece. So, Martin Sink.
That's me.
How you liking VR?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm really thinking I'll do a VR chat stream, or at least attempt one, on Tuesday.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to join.
I'll be joining. And I'm gonna
I'm also-
squish the Zoom.
Yeah, I don't know when my new SSDs gonna come in though.
Yeah, that's to get transported all the way to Narnia where Ferret lives.
Yes.
Mary Asher says, please tell Mary I absolutely adore my Martgon. It brings him so much joy on a daily basis. Didn't it get added to a blanket? I think the Giants were telling me about that.
StarWolfskin says, I'm very happy to hear so.
I should switch to buy my Marten talkie. So Ferret and I match.
Yes, you should.
Let me find which tab has the Discord reactive images thing open.
It's the one over there.
For those interested, here it is. A blanket, a coffee mug, a pillow. Oh, jeez. You guys went all out. Gib Gab, when you gonna join voice?
Gab Gib. Row.
Woo.
Row woo.
Gib Gab, you are always welcome in voice. Joins voice and falls asleep. Like I said, you are welcome on voice. You're not on voice if you're asleep. Holy crap, we've got into dungeon level 23 tonight. I think this is a new record for the channel. And now that I've said that, we're probably going to lose the next one.
Oh yeah, I fell asleep with my VR headset on my face while in Rygon's voice chat last night.
Yes, yes, you did. We heard you snoring.
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean, Lightning Dragon? Don't you know anything about counting chickens before they hatch?
I'm sorry that's not possible with the Martens around. The eggs will disappear.
Yes. Very mysteriously disappear. With no trace at all. No. Nobody knows who did it.
Duke.
Absolutely not.
У вас есть
Duke.
предположение, что же там может
Duke.
быть?
You got to hold the boys a bit ago? Very nice, Asher. Very nice. Slytherin, for the love of all that is holy and sacred, would you reply?
Это вообще жесть. Там не сдыхает.
Hello, whoa, 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 whoa.
Кислород, 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 кислород. Оп.
But there is a broader question at play. What is sacred and holy? And why is it beans?
It is silver or gray beans to be precise. The pink ones are just cute.
Star
Fair.
Wolfskin says, "Oh no, I think my dog needs to go to the bathroom. I gotta BRB again for a second."
All right, Mary. See you soon. That's all right.
Okay.
Maybe I give Dart silver beans in his evolution.
Ah.
Question for Zim from Lightning Dragon.
It's art of me in a car for vehicle-based streams.
Debuting with the long drive.
Either that one or the snow one. Snowrunner, I think it is.
No runner. We can get our trucks stuck together.
Ducky Truck. I like that game. That game's fun.
I need to play more of that game.
Same.
For lack of better terminology, I've been spinning my wheels a bit, and I probably need to mix things up. And also on a complete side note, I've been tracking my mother and sister's flight. They've been on that plane for 10.5 hours.
Oh no.
They still have another 3.5 hours to go.
What
Dang.
if they're not on the plane, but they are the plane?
That's my department, particularly more Abby's department.
Flame
Mm-hmm.
Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I can assure you that I'm currently not flying from Toronto to Japan, particularly Tokyo. Well, the first sentence was a city to a country. There is some Aeromorph TF in the works.
I kind of want to get an Aeromorph TF sometime.
You're getting Aeromorph TF sometime.
Playing TF.
Yep.
I'm playing with Robbie.
Duke.
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 And there's the Noodle Martin.
All noodle.
Noodle.
You get one boop, Human. Noodle, noodle, noodle soup. Noodle, noodle, noodle soup. Noodle, 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 noodle soup.
An animation of Razim as a Marten wiggling through that song.
Noodle, noodle, noodle soup. Noodle, 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 noodle soup. Noodle soup, noodle soup. Noodle, noodle, noodle soup. Noodle soup, noodle soup. Noodle, 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 noodle soup.
StarWolfskin says, alright, hopefully my dog will let me work here tonight now.
Well, Mary, we have a very important thing that we need from you. We need picture of the Doge. Just send it on Discord and I can bring it up on stream. Her Doge is very cute. It is little puffball. Alright, sent the invoice off. We'll get the alt started soon. All right, details are sent. I should probably place a
StarWolfskin
unit.
says, I think I'm done with this car piece by the way. What do y'all think?
Ooh,
Looks good. I like
let's bring it up on the big screen. Or the big view. Why is it not loading? There it
I'm
goes.
sorry, it's transparent.
I think it looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So soon I'll be ready to do some car-based streams. I love it, Mary. Thank you so very much. You absolutely outdo yourself every time. It's so good. I am so lucky.
The only thing it's missing is seatbelt.
Where we're going, we don't need no stinking sheet belts.
StarWolfskin
Exactly,
says,
through
"Glad
the
you like
front
it.
windshield.
We'll prep these up for the games tomorrow. For now, let me get to this next piece.
Sounds good, Mary. Alright. Hopefully it'll stop reloading it now. Whoosh. No, it's not for GTA, Chrisovs. I only have a small interest in GTA personally. Alright, let's get back to my own work now.
Yeah, this car is for when Zim becomes a BMG streamer.
Hootie Whatty now?
BMG Drive. The car physics game.
I am unfamiliar with this thing.
It's a car game which the wrecks happen in the most realistic way, and you can still drive.
Okay then.
I'm the one that wants to fail. You don't gotta be sorry.
I vote that we all head pat Mary.
Pat pat.
Kenku, how dare you? Throwing a D at me. All right, on to the example specialities. So for negotiation, well, I mean, deception and persuasion are great options for that. We could also do haggling. Yeah, those are good specialties for it. Frost Husky, I would say business is a little too broad for this. But haggling is a form of business thing that kind of goes into that. Ooh, alertness is a great idea, Kenku. Oh no, you're good. I appreciate you trying.
StarWolfskin says, okay, I'm really sorry. My dog really is throwing a tantrum here. I'll need another 5 minutes or so to start.
No worries, Mary. It's okay. I was right though, guys. We lost the dungeon run. But we got to level 23. Well done. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mary.
Rat needs attention. I understand.
Her dog is not a rat.
I said brat. Starts
Oh,
with a B.
brat. Okay. Alright, let's start another dungeon run.
Row.
Hello there, Gem Time. Alright, so we need some more specialties for perception. Oh wait, I know what else we could do. I don't know about self-awareness. Well, maybe putting it that way, possibly Chrysilvos. Well, I mean, why not Kenku? Well, somebody is now a dingo. Dingo! Dingo! The dingo came and ate my baby. I'll stop that now.
I don't like this song.
Example specialties. Knowing it wasn't the wind.
Actually, gem time, I don't know about directional awareness, but that did give me inspiration for blind sense. Like if you train to be able to still see in the dark and such.
I mean, and sometimes you just have that. You just have that.
That moment where you just suddenly stop talking and crash your net or something. Seda, you okay?
Did my mic get a little bit bad?
Ah, yeah, it did.
It's a bit of a loose cable.
Yeah, it's got a buzz on it now.
Oh, hold on a moment.
And it's about time for me to head off to bed.
All right, sleep well, Toshime.
Have fun with the doggo. Have fun with the stream. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, how about that?
Much better.
Cool. I was gonna say, yeah, because you also just do have that moment when you know, like, someone is like, standing right behind you. They don't have to make a sound. They don't have to, acknowledge their presence. They're just, you just know.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That is a good thing for that. Yeah. That kind of sixth sense, as they call it. Hmm. I think I am going to put in a thing where some skills will require a specialty to really be effective. I'm debating if they should have a -1 if they don't have a specialty, though. Or they don't have, if they're trying to use it for a specialty that they don't have. For example, science, you could have a good general science knowledge and such. But say you're trying to... Yeah, well, here, archaeology. You're trying to figure out something that requires science, archaeology, but your specialty is biology. You're not going to really be very effective at figuring out that archaeology puzzle. Yes, I am making an RPG here, Gem Time.
So are you suggesting that, like, certain things, like, kind of how we use, like, the dot system now, like, you'd have points in science and then, points you could specialize in, like, archaeology, biology, zoology?
Basically, each skill has every skill you can get specialties for them that pertain to a specific purpose. Where you get you get an extra bonus for that specialty where that specialty applies. Like, if you have science biology and we come across some kind of biology problem, you get an extra bonus on top of whatever dice you have in that skill. It kind of further narrows down your capabilities with the skill. Kenku, part of what I'm what I'm thinking is only specific skills would have this penalty. Like science, you could have just a general science thing that you need to figure out. But if it's science, like my example, you're trying to figure out some ruins or something. Something involving archaeology, but your specialty is in biology. I don't really want to have a huge number of skills that you have to invest into, but you can still have your general science skill apply to that archaeology role, but not as effective because you're not specialized in archaeology.
Yeah, for example, I'm an environmental scientist, but I have a baseline scientific skill set that would allow me to discern the relevant information from a medical science journal. So while I probably wouldn't be able to explain all the ins and outs, I could probably, work through it better than people who are educated in finance.
Kenku, part of what I'm thinking here is that because yes, you do get an extra die if you have a specialty. So that's the bonus that it is. But I'm thinking just for specific skills like science, perform, honestly, those might be the only two. But ones where you have a medicine would probably be another one. Because medicine kind of goes along the lines of, you go to an eye doctor, they're going to tell you something's wrong with your eyes. You go to a heart doctor, they're going to tell you the problem is your heart. In reality, it has to do with your foot. It's not actually how that works, but it's the kind of joke there.
Also, I do have to say I am smirking at Gib Gab's comment. Under science, we should just list role-playing as Seda. I mean, look, Dart would look pretty heckin' slick in a lab coat.
He would. Perhaps you should get that from Mary next.
I thank you for resisting the urge that I know you had of just wanting to shout out, Mary! I know you wanted to. I could feel it on the tip of your tongue.
I think lore would probably be restricted, Kenku.
Now, when you're actually okay, actually no, I see you have your examples in there.
Also, to answer your question there, Gem Time, real quick. This system is primarily for playing in our group. in ZGF. However, I do have intentions of publishing it in some manner eventually. I'm not sure if I'll go full marketing, cost to it kind of publishing, but probably at least give it a it'll definitely be published on a website or something at the minimum. I'm kind of thinking going the Pathfinder route with it, where we've got a wiki with literally everything on the website. But if you want a physical book or, PDF or whatnot, we could arrange that as well. Eventually.
It's one of those things where it's like, it either, sticks to being just in, Zim's community of utilization, or, who knows.
Yes, Kenku, an open license sort of thing, yeah. Hello again, Fetch. I mean, at the worst, Gem Time, even if it doesn't get any traction, we're primarily focused on making it for ourselves. So for me, on my end, it doesn't matter that much if it does get traction. Like, it'd definitely be great. Don't get me wrong on that. It'd be cool to have a bunch of people playing it at some point. But I'm also not going to be upset if nobody else ever touches it.
Because the most important thing is that we have a game system that works for our games.
Exactly. Not even... Why does everybody keep saying that I'm going to be playing a Growlithe? I already play Razor in a different game.
But...
What's up?
But what if you played, Razor's previously unmentioned twin brother, Razor?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, Nolan. I'm definitely would be happy to have help with playtesting and such, and see what we can make of this. There's the document. If one of my mods could pin it for me, please.
I'm a furry.
You are Marten.
I'm a marcep.
Ow! Did this thing get broken again?
I shall be a ferret.
Okay, no. Oh, for some reason the one Merle pin went away from me.
I'm gonna hop off here for a bit.
Alright. See you later.
I'll
Thanks for coming
Be
by.
back maybe later. I don't know. Bye.
Time zones are weird.
Yeah.
Sweetheart!
He's a vector. Oh, the art's been going great, Fetch.
Look at that cutie.
But I see, I don't, I see another one though. I see so many cuties here.
Yeah. Vector, Wernie, and Dart. And Mary down there. And then all those wonderful people in chat.
And where's Jet?
Who's Jet?
The most fluffiest of all.
The one no one wants to hold. Instead, just throwing Pokeballs at him. Probably just throw him in the PC box and forget about him.
No.
No.
Jibe Gap cheered with 500 eggy bitties, so true bestie. Rip Jet.
Ow! Thanks for the biddies, though, but ow!
Hey, you know what they say? What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Oh, is that how it works? I'm already dead! Ow! Don't you see the tombstone? I'm already dead! But good night, Asher, and thank you for coming by.
Look, we're just trying to fast track the Jet TF.
Oh.
Night, Asher.
Yeah, have a good night, Asher.
Good night, Asher. I look forward to seeing you soon.
And Stanley died again.
Oh, look, it's the cutie.
Oh, Vector's here?
No, it's a Jet.
Oh. All right, Lightning Dragon, sleep well. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Is this Jet's unofficial catchphrase?
Oh, it's from Stanley Parable.
I never have actually played that game.
Oh.
You should.
Well, we shouldn't give you any spoilers, and you should not look it up or anything. You have to go into that game blind. Alright, so skills that require... So basically the way I'm thinking this works is if you have... Like, if you need to make a roll that would require a specialty, and you do not have that specialty, then you'll get a -1. However, not every skill... Like, for example, take acrobatics. You need to keep your balance on ice or something. You would make an acrobatics, and technically balance would be the specialty for that. If you don't have the balance specialty, you're not going to suffer a -1 for that. But if you need to make a science roll, specifically a science chemistry or science biology or something, and you don't have that specific specialty, that's when you'll suffer the -1.
And as a question for these specialties, are these going to be acquired from RP and story-based actions, or are they going to be an XP cost?
They are an XP cost, however, ideally you will be RPing for them. Though actually, I think I'll put in that the storyteller is welcome to award them. Because that does sound like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I am always a big fan of when the storyteller can actually award something, because hey, you know, sometimes we just have a montage. Like, just imagine a montage of us in the lab doing every single basic 3rd to 6th grade chemistry experiment.
Joke.
But I actually kind of disagree on that direction.
Which direction?
The minus dice for some but not all attributes. I personally feel like there's a greater simplicity in just, you know, not getting the bonus. It's effectively already a minus dice as is because you're not getting the dice. If you feel like something should be a bit rarer or a bit more penalized, you should make getting that extra dice harder in the first place, like by increasing the XP cost of certain skills compared to others. So
I definitely don't. Well, the thing there is, I definitely don't want to go the route of, okay, I want to increase this skill. Oh, that's going to cost me 7. I want to increase that one. That's going to cost me 5. I don't want to go that route.
What I would argue in favor of there is that I'm just gonna look at the list here just to see if I can get an example. Like, let's just take... let's take craft, for example, because I think that's actually a nice varied one. Something like cooking, for example, is arguably easier to teach and easier to pick up on compared to armor smithing. So it might be easier for you to turn your character from someone who does not know how to live on their own to someone who can, competently travel from place to place and, take care of their basic survival. But then you have the more expensive specialities like weapon making, fine dining.
That's a very good point. I still don't want to come up with a massive list of specialties.
I would kind of think like it's kind of a like either or, like, you might have common specialties, things that like as I said, like cooking. Cooking is probably something you normally don't do when you're just starting out, because you probably have like your parents cook for you, or you get your food from elsewhere, but then you learn how to cook on your own, and it's a little bit daunting at first, but it's actually relatively easy. I guess like to kind of like
I like this
simplify it a
idea.
little bit. Yeah, I
I'm
think
liking where this is going.
yeah, you kind of just like separate off into all-rounder specialities, and then expert specialities. So it'd be cheaper experience-wise, or even just role-playing wise, to acquire a lot of those soft skills that would make you a more rounded individual. And then you have those expert specialities that would be a bit harder to achieve. And your penalty for not having those is obviously you just don't get the dice. But it's a pretty clear cut of like, okay, hey, I can start like, making myself a bit better here, or I could hyper specialize.
We could just do easy, medium, and hard specialties.
Yeah, or even just the novice and the expertise, if you want to like simplify if you don't want to overcomplicate the experience purchasing aspect of it. Because I think when you have
I think I like having 3 different, like 3 levels for them.
Oh, I think that's fair.
But I do like the idea of the novice, apprentice, or along those lines, rather than... Oh, welcome back, Mary.
Welcome back. Yeah. And the other, I guess, like, argument
StarWolfskin
sense
says,
I would
dog
make...
has been contained, I think.
Dog is never contained. They will break out of the cage. But yeah, my other kind of like line of reasoning for it is that like if we're putting more emphasis on certain skills being more difficult to retain, or having more of a penalty for not having them, I'm more of a proponent of having that offset on the the build side of things. The skill acquisition side that we do. Once we get like a quote unquote a level up, essentially, as opposed to that being something that could potentially get messed up in battle.
I'm still preferring the idea, because like, again, this is only for specific skills and them requiring a roll, because so like most basically what I am looking to do is to make it where you can attempt the roll regardless of your specialties that you may have. But there are, like in D&D and Pathfinder, or I guess not D&D anymore, but Pathfinder especially, you have a giant list of knowledges. You've got knowledge arcana, knowledge engineering, knowledge history, or actually I think history is another thing, but either way, you've got all these knowledges. And technically, if you do not have ranks in any of those knowledges, you cannot make the roll. That is how it's done by Raw. And I'm wanting to avoid that while being like, hey, sure, you don't have science chemistry, but maybe your general chemistry knowledge gave you some insight on this. Yes, it's going to be a harder roll because you're getting that extra -1. Craft as well. Craft is another one where, oh, you don't have craft armor smithing? Well, you can't make this roll.
Yeah, it's something that it's something that I am particularly enjoying about going through our Starlight sessions where, hey, Rygon asks for, a insight survival alert. If I don't have a point in alert, I can still make the roll, I just don't have the dice.
Yeah.
So it's something that I'm not going to go back and forth on for this one, because I think both your point and your point and my point are valid, and I think it's probably something more of a playtesting thing than anything else.
I agree. And either way, it's just a -1 to the roll.
Oh yeah.
So it's not like even if you even if it's even though it is a penalty, it is still a very minor penalty.
Oh yeah. And it's just the more semantics of like, do you need the penalty baked in, or is it just not having the dice the penalty in and of itself? But we could argue that, we could discuss this till the cows come home. So what else do we have?
Yeah. So Sirio, in World of Darkness in some of their editions, yes. If you do not have any dots in a skill, you get a -1. However, there were some skills where you would get a -3, specifically mental-based skills, where you would have a -3 if you have nothing in it. And I don't want to go that harsh on it, but I still feel like, and again, this is only in cases where the role specifically, like the role would specifically require that specialty. Like you're trying to do something with chemistry, or you're trying to craft armor. Like, only if it would require that specific specialty, you can still possibly attempt it and possibly succeed. I mean, with the exploding tens roll, like, technically if you get lucky enough, you could get 100 successes with only 1 die. There is technically no end to it.
Yeah, and with how I'm just looking at how you've laid out this document so far, I'm assuming we have our our core attributes, body, mind, soul, with vigor and willpower as secondary attributes.
Yes.
Then our expertise being the fight, adventure, social, and then the various skills. And we'd be following a very similar system to as we've been doing under the Pokeroll system, where, depending upon what the storyteller decides, it could be like a strength fight, evasion, or just a straight up evasion with just the 2 dice.
Yeah.
And I mean, I personally have been really fond of how, we've done the 3 dice there. So, insight, survival, alert. Insight being more recognizing of, our general intellect and ability to understand things around us. Survival being more of a representation of, well, as the word says, our survival skills. And then that skill speciality of like alert, how in tune where we are with our surroundings. Because, yeah, if I had said put all my skill points into nature instead, but I invested in my survival, that has a knock-on effect on my overall ability to be alert of things. So if I don't invest in it, I still can be solid at it. It's those like, I think like the dot system as we've been playing with it and how we're kind of you're developing it here, really representative of the concept of transferable skills, and I love that.
Yeah. That's the plan here, yeah. And Sirio, the acrobatics is one that will not be affected by this. Well, so all skills do get a -1 from the roll if you have no dots in it. But in regards to the required specialties, acrobatics won't be affected. Regardless of whether you've got regardless of whether you're particularly good at balance or not, you're not going to be penalized if you don't have the specialty for balance. But it's only applying to things like craft, like science, where if you're needing a specific crafting skill or science skill, your overall skill's not going to really help as much to that role. And Glass Patron, yes, we do have to. Shoutouts must be given.
Shout out raw_Zim.
But also welcome in. It doesn't let you try to shout me out, Chris Ovos, in my own channel.
Worth a shot.
That's fair. That's fair.
Never know till you try.
Alright, so let's figure out which ones would actually require for required specialties, they'd have a penalty. Athletics, no. Brawl, no. Initiative, no. Actually, all of these natural ones are fine as is. Trained, acrobatics, evasion, marksman. For ranged weapons. And melee weapons, for that matter. Yeah, the way I'm suggesting going with it is that you can still attempt the roll, you're just not as effective, basically.
Oh yeah, and I think that's a wonderful philosophy to have because sometimes you're gonna have the person who has no clue what's going on, but you're gonna have to figure out how does this weird science machine work?
Eh.
Do I push the red button or the blue button?
And then there's the ever so wonderful trope of if you need something involving strength done, call the wizard. We don't know why the wizard is always fantastic at strength, but they are better than the barbarian at strength.
I mean, look, heck, you always just have those moments in regardless of whatever story you're telling where someone who has been put into a specific archetype trope just manages to pull something completely out of character out there. The frail guy managing to flip a car, or the barely passing sports star managing to figure out how the science experiment works. Some things weirdly click.
Yeah. And it's
sometimes
sorry.
You're fine. There is a noticeable delay in the stream, like a good 2 seconds. It makes conversation difficult.
I apologize. Sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault. Look, we are like good 1,500 miles away from each other.
Fair enough.
I actually, you know what? I'm gonna time this.
I'm gonna start walking over there.
I have my stopwatch in hand.
I'm gonna start walking.
Also, where's the there we go. There's the transform yourself redeem. And chat. Yeah, that took 5.5 seconds. From me putting the input to me getting an output.
Oh. Fair enough. But to put the... yeah, you're a tiny Pidgeot. I'm gonna keep you in my shirt pocket.
Oh.
You know, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I don't think you want to put it to have it in your. Yeah, it's just this tiny, like pocket-sized Pidgeot, just like this gigantic for alligator. Oh, that's amazing.
Help! Could you get off? Ow!
For alligator.
Ah!
And this is how Jet died.
But to put this into a different perspective, it's kind of like with D&D, where if you try to use a weapon that you're untrained with, you still get your strength or dexterity bonus, but you lose your proficiency bonus. You don't get to add that. And that's kind of the philosophy I'm thinking of here. Which, in turn, I am thinking of including the ranged weapons and melee weapons in that list of ones where you have to have the specialty. Because a gun functions very differently from a bow. A sword is wielded in a different way than a spear. So you may be good at melee weapons in general. That doesn't mean that you know the ins and outs of how to wield a sword when you're specialized for a spear, or just have no specialty at all. So, I think that's what I'm going to go with. Any disagreements on those two being added?
None of this time, as I feel like something I definitely want to see more play tested.
Fair.
Yeah, usually like playtesting would kind of help.
Yeah.
The flow. Yeah, the flow.
Yeah, it's one of those ideas that I like. I really like how it sounds in theory. I just worry about the actual game flow of it, because I think one of the other kind of philosophical kind of goals that I'd like to see out of the system is one where we don't necessarily have to stop, every time we do something that's slightly out of our norm and read the rules.
Well, with these particular skills, I'll do the same thing that D&D and Pathfinder have done, and just have a little marker next to it in the character sheet saying, this is denoting that this is one of those ones that if you don't have the specialty, you're not able to do it.
Yeah.
Or you're not that you're not able to do it, but that you have a penalty.
Yeah.
So that way, it's a very quick, easy reference.
Yeah. And I think, like, in practice, that probably should be effective. And if it gets a little bit too complicated, then, streamlining it is, always on the table.
For sure. Yeah, like with armor checks. Exactly, Kenku.
Just like our storyteller.
I'm a storyteller.
Rygon!
Look,
He said my name 3 times and I poofed with toast.
Yeah. He looks so cute on the table. Oh, we can't yell at him.
Right. I figured I'd stop by and say hi at least once today.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Also, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Share it. Share it in the chat.
Oh, yes.
I was just going to bring it up on stream.
Oh, that works too.
Both. Do both.
Or send it to him privately.
Or I was going to say all of Starlight should see this.
Oh, yeah. But there you go, Rygon.
Banco. I like it. That is very well done. You both look very cute. Who was the artist?
Mary.
Mary.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you got something today from her then, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
StarWolfskin
Yes, it looks
says,
very nice.
I hope I got the general idea right as well as the design and stuff. Hope this looks good so far.
All right, let me bring this up. Slitherite, you still out there?
And Rygon, I hope you had a wonderful day.
It's been alright. We got a new species made for refuge and it's sent off to the artist, so we'll get a price quote on it and see what happens.
Very nice, very nice.
I fully expect we're probably looking at least $300 here, though.
Oh, it's to be expected, I guess.
Yeah, it's a species reference, and references already are expensive.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that about 5 full bodies and 1 to 3 busts will come out to be cheaper. But we'll see.
Well, how's it look, Slitherite? Or how's it look so far, rather? Also, Werny. Mr. Moth, you might be interested in this.
That
StarWolfskin says, this
lamp.
one might need to be my last, by the way. Dog issues got me a bit tired.
No worries, Mary. That's fine. We'll have more of these in the future for those that didn't get in. Don't worry about that. Alright, so Mary, it's looking great, Slitherite, so feel free to continue on. Whoosh.
StarWolfskin says, we'll get to finishing this up now then. Slitherite, if you need any changes while I work on it, let me know.
By the way, Mary, I hope that voice I picked was good. I didn't ask earlier, but I hope it's good. Also, there was something I was going to adjust. I can't find it in... Ah, right. That's what I was going to change. Loop. But yeah, Rygon, we've just been doing the art stream all day, plus working on the new Pokeroll, or my version of Pokeroll system thing.
Mm-hmm.
So far today, we've given some example specialties, because skills can have specialties, And right now we're working on some specialties that are required for the skill to have its full bonus. Or rather to not have a penalty to it. It's kind of like D&D where if you have a weapon, or if you're trying to use a weapon that you don't have proficiency in, you lose that proficiency bonus. You can still make the attempt, but you're not going to be as effective. And the same goes for skills like craft and science. Like, yeah, you've got general crafting knowledge as well as a specialty for, say, cooking, but you don't have a specialty for armor smithing, so your general crafting knowledge won't be as effective, so you'll suffer a -1 to the roll for trying to make armor with your general knowledge of crafting. If that makes sense.
I'll be honest, it's a bit late for me, and half of that didn't get through.
Fair enough.
Like, are you talking about your Pokeroll thing?
Yeah, the tabletop system.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just out of it.
That's fine. Well, getting back to it then. Perform, I am thinking, is also going to be one of those. And then... Academics. And again, maybe I should just put all of the knowledge skills on this list. I guess investigation could be done by anyone, so that one wouldn't need to be on it. But especially like etiquette, if you've not been trained in etiquette at all for fine dining, good luck having any idea what that little spoon over off to the left-hand side is for, or whatever, wherever the hell they're put. I don't even know.
Oh lord, I'm just imagining just our characters going to a fine dining rush situation and just be like...
I could see Jolene picking up etiquette and being like, "Psst, you use that little spoon for the dessert."
Look, I'm just also amused by, like, how do we pick this up?
That too. You know.
It's like, don't put your paws on the table, but I'm full face first into the plate.
It is more appropriate to put your face into your plate than it is for you to be putting your paws on the table. And then she just slaps your paw off the table with some of her cream, and it's like elastic, like a rubber band smacking it. But yeah, academics, appraisal, craft, etiquette, investigation I think is okay for everyone. Lore, medicine, and science. So pretty much all of the knowledges, the knowledge skills would be part of this, I think. Alright, investigation is not being added. Lore. Medicine. And science!
I like science.
Yes, yes, you do. Pat, pat.
I'm Dart the science pupper.
Also, gosh dang it, Mary. Seeing all this cute art today makes me want to get more art from you.
Is that a problem?
No. No. But also yes. But also no. Alright, so presents. Example specialties for presents. We've got intimidate and speeches.
Could have one that just is purely a physical presence kind of attribute.
I like Kenku's suggestion of command, but I do want to hear more about what you mean with that.
I mean, you know how, like, you don't have to say a word, but someone could give off a vibe of being intimidating or appearing quite knowledgeable or calm.
It's like kind of like that aura.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if that is something that could translate over into something of a skill. But the thought crossed my mind. It's also Chord 4. I need to sleep. So
Yeah,
I'm unfortunately going to be ending my contribution to the discussion here.
Oh, fair enough. I hope you sleep well.
Thank you, thank you.
Bye.
You beans keep on being awesome. Take care, sweetheart. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest and fluffy dreams, all that jazz. My English is failing me.
It's
you're
alright.
You're all heckin' awesome.
So are you. So are you.
Zim, thank you for hosting. Mary, thank you so much for the awesome art again. I love it. And you're all heckin' cute. Good night.
Good night.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I should probably take my leave here as well. I do apologize, but again, guys, thank you so much for everything, and everyone, you guys have a wonderful night, and you guys rest well as well. And again, Mary, thank you so much for the amazing work as always. But other than that, Rygon, Warney, Zim, guys are amazing, and keep being awesome.
You as well. Have a great night.
You as well.
Chrysops, that would fall more under subterfuge. That's more of a stealth type thing, and that's more for subterfuge. Which that reminds me, subterfuge was going to be one of those skills that I made a required. Well, not exactly all of subterfuge, but... Yeah, there we go. Subterfuge is one that is unique among the required specialties. I'll put it on its own line. Because...
Hey, pizza.
Because it's like stealth falls under subterfuge, and you don't really... You're not going to suffer a penalty for, you know, not moving... For not having a specialty in moving quietly. but you would for trying to pick a lock. So how was your day aside from that stuff, Rygon?
In terms of what?
Like aside from
What's
aside from coming up with the race and stuff.
You're just asking how the day went, period?
Yeah. Or is that
Oh,
all
I
you
think
did
it went
today?
well. No. We played Stanley Parable. We did some Sea of Thieves. We did I know I did another game. Oh, I did some more of that Da Vinci, House of Da Vinci before. So it's been a good, fulfilling day, I feel. I'll probably do a bit more work on world building. Like just kind of thinking and hammering a couple of details out. And yeah, then who knows? Who knows what tonight's gonna be? I could stay up all night or I could just not. I don't know yet.
I know I will be calling it once Mary is finished for the evening. Yeah, Chris Ovos. Oh, jeez. Everything
What
okay?
happened?
It sounded like you had something crash, or maybe that was Werny? I don't know.
Was that Werny?
Well, if it wasn't on your end, then I guess it was.
Yeah, no, I didn't go over anything.
I hope he didn't fall out of his seat.
I might have. Hopefully he didn't damage anything.
Yeah. Alright, I have finished with the example specialties across the board. We are now at 10 pages of this. 10 pages of this frickin' document. Like, holy bejeebus. Oh, the sound did come from Werny Krisov's? Yeah, I hope everything's okay over there.
Meh. Meh.
Duke.
I would imagine so, that it was pretty hard pizza.
Duke, 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 Duke. Alright, we lost that Stream Raiders battle, so we're gonna go ahead and call it on stream. Well, no, we'll go back to the campaign for now.
Rar.
Rar.
Well, hello there.
How is everyone?
Ah. I've had a
Growl.
pretty dang good day.
Oh, that's good.
I also bought Remnant yesterday for Xbox One, and apparently you are the Stanley Parable Dragon, Arzadeu? I guess? I'm not sure how you mean that.
I'm the Stanley Rar? I am many confused. I think the best way to put it, Pizza, is that I'm one of Rygon's friends, so I hang out with him a lot.
Meh.
I also hang out with Zim, and Werny comes to join us at times.
Yeah, I was gonna
yes, it's
say, are
quite
we not
interesting.
friends? Why would you end the stream?
I can't think of anything else to do at the moment. And the
Oh.
viewership has dipped, which makes sense. It's not like there's anything going on, but still, I can't think of anything to do.
Well, you could look over the document for the tabletop system.
Maybe tomorrow when I'm not so tired.
Fair enough.
And I'm talking about doing something on stream that is visual that I can show people.
I mean, you can show them this.
More interactivity than that.
Fair. Ugh. I think I've settled down on the specialties. I think for this, I will reset this for next time we do one of these streams. Since I don't have details for a lot of people. But with this being the last one, I'll go ahead and just refund what was sent in. But yeah, like I've said, people, there will be more streams like, more art streams in the future. So look forward to those. Make sure you keep an eye out on the Discord, the Telegram, and such. And get in here, and, well, the earlier you get onto the wheel, the more likely you are to get selected.
Charlotte.
I definitely got a lot of good work done today on the tabletop system. It's coming together very nicely. I don't know if I ever actually sent... Oh, wait, I did send it to him, but oh well. I'll send it to Kerr again anyways. Alright. Trying to think of what else. Oh, right. I've got this little to-do list here at the top of the thing that I should use. Okay. We are done with the example specialties. Weapons, armor. That should definitely be added to the to-do list. Unconventional roll combos. That's what I can work on next. We've already got a few of these in here. Want to have 2 examples for each of the expertises. All right, so we've got one example for an unconventional combo. Because part of this system is it's not meant to be bound to you're always rolling this set of dice. Like, a lot of the time, etiquette is paired with social, marksman with fight, and survival with adventure. However, there may be times where fight and survival might need to go together. So I need to find another unconventional combo with social.
Well, what do you got?
For skills, a lot. We have a lot of skills. They're here on the stream or the document. You've got access to that.
I'm looking on the stream right now.
I'm also very heavily leaning towards switching or changing Soak's name to Integrity.
Do it. You never get somewhere without taking the first step.
Yeah. Let it have more use than just taking damage. Now let's scroll all the way down here. Do 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 do. Yeah, I definitely agree, Kenku. That was part of why I switched it to integrity, is it's for my, like, mind social integrity for keeping your cool. But I wanted to switch it over to this. But I feel like that's a little too conventional. Like, that would be more expected than, like I mentioned before, a fight etiquette role for trying to get across a ballroom without upsetting a noble and such to get to your objective. All right, I'll scroll back up to the list of skills. Here they are. And I will be right back. I need more water.
StarWolfskin says, alrighty. I think this one should be done if everything looks right.
Oh, cool. Well, Slitherite, you still out there? Mary, right on cue with that timing there. How's it look, Slitherite? Also, Mary, very impressive pulling that from the, what is it? 34 pixels? Reference that you gave her, Slitherite? It was just a reference from Space Station 13. Looks amazing though.
Says, I'm glad it worked out all right.
Mary, you are fantastic. Seriously incredible. On behalf of all of us, thank you so much for the wonderful work and the amazing time today.
Indeedy do.
And if you need to go get some sleep, by all means, go get some sleep. It's well deserved.
StarWolfskin says, alrighty, I'll send the file over and get some sleep now. I'll see when I can find some time to do this again.
Oh yeah, I look forward to it. And don't forget to send that car piece too, because I do want to post that and stuff. But this is where I will be calling it for the evening as well. I thank you all so very much for joining today. I really could not do this without you guys. You are awesome. I can't do it without you, Mary, as well. You are fantastic. It's been a lot of fun today. I hope you all enjoyed it. And look forward to doing more of these, because this was a lot of fun.
Smiles, everyone! Smiles!
This is like some great fantasy.
Laura Jill has purchased 1 general cards and reactions packs.
Laura Jill! Hello there! I'm not sure who you
StarWolfskin
are,
says,
but...
Thank you for having me today. Bye.
See you later, Mary.
Farewell.
Laura Jill, thank you very much for that pack purchase and supporting the channel with that. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming by today and then hanging out with me and Mary and stuff. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. There on the website, as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is because of your support that I'm able to continue bringing these streams to you all. I really cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as by picking up packs of cards to stream loots, coming by and hanging out with me, and just generally, well, chatting and being company. Brain completely died. It's been a bit of a day. Thank you again so much, everybody, for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.